Hi guys, Cherish here. So this is part 3 of my Q&A. The reason I did this is because this is the only question I actually knew about. All the other ones that I filmed in part 1 and part 2, I didn't know about them. They were very random. I just sort of screenshotted them and then put them all together. This one is a little more difficult. As you all know, I lost my brother in 2012. It was a hard hit. Recently, I feel like the world has suffered a hard hit losing Cameron Boyce. I wish I personally knew him. I wish I personally knew all of the Descendants 3 cast. I really, really do. And I wish I could just give them all a great big hug and tell them that I understand what they're going through, because I lost a little brother. To those who it's their older brother, I don't know what that feels like, but my little sister would know, because my little brother was her big brother. So July 3rd, 2019, I put this on my Instagram, I put this on my Twitter, that I was going to be doing Q&A on my YouTube, and I was going to vlog the answers. It was the second time that I had put that post up. So I did have a few more people answer, but nobody ever answered on my Instagram. This past time, I actually had a couple people answer on my Instagram. One person in particular who I'm making this video special to answer, because it was probably the hardest one that I had ever received. And I'm mad at myself for not, because I was camping, I couldn't answer it, and I said I was going to answer it in my next video. And it took me forever just to vlog the next video. And I really wish I had answered it. Like I said, I wish I had been able to meet Cameron Boyce in person. He seemed like just such a cool, down-to-earth person. The beginning of this year, well, middle of this year technically, because it was like April. So in April, I finally found his Twitter and his Instagram and his well, really he doesn't have Facebook, but I found his Instagram and his Twitter, and I, of course, liked on all of his stuff. And on his Instagram, he didn't know me, not personally, and I didn't know him personally, but I've known him through everything he ever did. And I have a few other people that I, celebrity-wise, know. I'm not going to say their names because I don't have their permission to talk about them, and some of them probably don't even want me talking about that I know them. Anyways, so Cameron actually DM'd me. I thought I was like candid and it was fake, but it had the little check with the blue thingy around it. And he said, he just basically said, thank you for following me. It's not fair if I follow you back. But you seem like a nice person. I don't know if he ever talked to anybody else. And I hope he did. I didn't want to be the only person he ever talked to that was like technically a fan. I didn't think this was going to be this hard to to actually film. Basically being a person who had watched Disney Channel since I was a child. Anything new that came on, I did always watch. I had seen some of his other work, and I loved watching him. He was really, really cool person, and yeah, anyways, I always felt like he was just like a little brother, even though I didn't know him personally. I don't know why he answered, or what he asked. What is the one part about yourself you would change? You would want to change, sorry. But not because anyone else would want you to change it, but because you want to. Thank you, heart, Cameron B. What is the one part about me that I would want to change? I don't know. I think I would want to be a smaller version of myself. Not because anyone else would want me to change. It is something that I would want to change. I know it sounds stupid or fake or whatever. But that was actually a really important question to me, and because I was camping, I never got to answer it, and then July was just really a bad mental illness, health-wise, time for me to deal with, and I couldn't vlog, and then he passed away, and it just got even harder. Because he passed away soon after he actually put that on my Instagram, and it was just very hard for me ever since then. And I knew I wanted to answer it, but I had to film my brother passing away video just so I felt like people could understand why this is a hard video for me to film. I knew when I got down to it that it was going to have to be the one that I answered last and on its own. It's really hard for me to watch things where people pay tribute to him and just see stuff, because it's hard, and I know it's hard for everybody out there, and I am so sorry for his family. I know what you're going through. Even though my brother didn't have epilepsy, he had bipolar disorder. That's not what killed him, but, he had reckless. I always called it reckless driving disease. He did drive recklessly. And honestly, he was a part of why he passed away, because first of all, he didn't wear helmets when he biked. So there was that. And he wasn't as cautious a driver as he should have been with anything. So, yeah. Like I said, he was only 21, and Cameron was 20. Granted, it was a couple years apart, but still, I totally understand, and I still feel the pain all the time of the loss of my brother, and I know his family may always feel the pain. Unfortunately, my brother didn't do the same thing Cameron did. He wasn't an actor. He didn't have campaign this and campaign that, and I always wish he had. Donate Life is something that I wish I could get more into. There was a question that someone asked me, what do you wish you could do differently? I wish I could be a bigger part of Donate Life. I wish I could be out there, making more, giving back to the people. When I become a big part of Mary Kay, that's what I want to do. I want to find a way to help homeless. If I become this, there's a such thing in our company called a Mary Kay Millionaire. If I become a Mary Kay Millionaire, you better believe I want to help the homeless. That's going to be something I want to do. I'm going to help the homeless. And that's not a lie. And all of y'all out there, if you choose to subscribe and whatnot, and if I say, hey, I'm a millionaire, you can come back at me and be like, hey, you said you were going to. That's how you gotta hold me to it. But yeah, there's just so much more I wish I could be doing right now to help those homeless people. I know people go, homeless people. My grandma does sometimes. Not to put her out on blast, but blast. She would do that sometimes. And I feel bad for homeless people. Technically, if you look at it, for 6 months before we got into this house that we live in now, we were technically homeless. So, it was very hard watching Descendants yesterday. I was happy to see him, but a part of me still kept going, oh my God, I'm sad. But I don't know how to be sad, because I just tried to get into the movie. That's what I did. I don't know if anybody noticed when you bought Descendants 2, it came with these cute little charms on a necklace. I still have the necklace chain over here, but it was just too short. And I decided to do something different, and I braided friend bracelets and just attached them to friend bracelets, you know, and then now they're a part of me. That's what you guys have been hearing in my other videos, clanking around. Yeah, it's just these, but they mean something to me, and that's why I wear them. They mean something to me, so I wear them. But yeah, I don't know if I answered that question the way I would answer it. But like I said, I had to make this video solely and completely dedicated to his question. The hardest question of all to answer. The only one I actually knew about. And really, honestly, and truly wish I had answered it earlier. I really, really do wish I had answered it earlier, because I was just so grateful he actually put a question out there to have me answer. And yeah. So before I start getting all mushy, which I promised myself and swore I was not going to do in any of my vlogs, that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe, become a part of the Winchester family. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm probably going to put out another Q&A option probably next month, probably not this month. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to film for this month. Like I said, I'm behind a whole month, so I've basically spent today just filming, and then I'm going to spend the next couple days editing and getting them out there. So, yeah, to catch myself back up. Unfortunately, I had footage from not the day of camping, but what I did 4th of July, and unfortunately I'm deciding to not post that vlog footage. I just decided to forego it. I'm not going to deal with it. There's just so much in there that I would need to edit and piece together. There's over like 30 videos, I think, and it would just be too long anyways, and yeah, so anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. See you guys again. Bye.